Hey guys, in this video I wanted to go over our starting point because we're not going to build the HTML and CSS from scratch in this series. So if we go into our Sublime text, here you can see my routes file, and I have every page flushed out here. Let me show you all of them. Here's the main page. The next one is called products, and here's everything that it shows. Next one is the single product called product. There's one called checkout. There's one for the, oops, I missed the cart. One for cart, there's one for checkout, and there's a confirmation one called thank you. And as you can see, I just have views for each of those routes, and it just goes to the corresponding view. I actually do have a video of me going over the HTML and the CSS for this main page. I wanted to use CSS Grid, and I built out this one page from scratch. So definitely take a look at that video if you're interested in the CSS. In general, for the architecture of the CSS, I just sort of followed this Sass guidelines, and I based my architecture loosely on this format over here. As you can see, it has different folders for what they call the 7-1 pattern. So it has a folder for each one of these components: base components, layout, pages, themes, abstract, renders. And if you look at my code, I have something similar here, and everything's laid out in that way. Alrighty, looks like we can actually start making things dynamic. So the first thing I want to do is make this dynamic and pull these products from a database. So it sounds to me like we need a product model. So let's go ahead and make one. So let's do PHP artisan make model product, and we'll do -m because we like a migration as well. Alright, so let's see, we do have a product there, and we should have a migration as well. Alright, I'm going to paste a bunch of fields here so you don't have to watch me type it. We have our name for the name of the product. We have a slug for our unique ID in the URL for our product. Initially, we're also going to use the slug for our image. More on that later on. Details, more details about the product. Price, which we'll be storing in cents, and a description. Actually, details is more of like a subtitle, sort of. And description is the longer description. Alright, let's go into our environment file and set up our database here. I'm going to name it Laravel e-commerce example root. Let's go into SQL Pro. Let's go to localhost. Let's make a new database called Laravel e-commerce example. Add that, and we should be able to do PHP artisan migrate. There we go. The next thing I want to do is populate the database. We can use a factory here, but I sort of like to be more explicit with my sample data, so we'll make a seeder. Make seed products table seeder. Okay. Products table seeder, there we go. And I'm going to paste some code here that just seeds some of our data. And the only data that's being seeded here is just a whole bunch of laptops. I think there's 9 or 10 of them. And that's about it. I initially had the category for the project I built out earlier, but we're not going to worry about category for now, so I'm going to remove the instances of category. Alright, now if you go into database, seeds, database seeder, we can do uncomment this, and we can change it to products table seeder. And we can do PHP artisan db seed. Product not found. We have to import this. Okay. There it is. Save. Try it again. There you go. Check SQL Pro and refresh. There we go. There's our data. One minor thing I want to do is I want to rename main to landing page. It's just more explicit in my opinion. So let's go ahead and rename a few things here. So the first thing is the views. Let's rename this to landing page, landing-page.blade.php. Okay. Also in our SAS, we have one for pages called main page. Let's rename that to landing page. So landing page. And also in our main SAS file, where it's calling everything right here, let's change it to landing page. And let's just run our watcher. Actually, before I do that, let me show you my Laravel mix webpack file. Just adding a few more things. I'm compiling another SAS file named responsive.sas, enabling source maps, and I'm using browser sync. So after we do that, npm run watch. That doesn't work because we have to change main in our routes file to landing page. And if we go back, there we go. That works there. All right, now let's make a landing page controller. Let's go into our terminal, php artisan make controller landing page controller. I like to do -r. That makes it resourceful and it just adds all the default methods for a controller. And I just delete the ones I don't need. So landing page controller. We only need index, so let's delete all this stuff. And let's go ahead and product. We just want to grab 8 products in random order. There's a function on Eloquent called in random order, and then we only want 8. 8. And we want to get that. And we want to return the view called landing page. We renamed it to. And with products. Okay. Now let's go into our landing page blade, which is right here. And here we have all our products, which we're doing manually now. Let's go ahead and do this automatically. So for each products, sorry, for some reason I can't type as product. Let's just grab one of these over here, paste it in here. And let's replace everything in here with what we need. So the first thing here, we'll leave the image for now. Let's put in our name here. So it will be product name, I think I named it. And for price, let's do product price. And let's see if that works. And in our routes file, let's make sure we replace this. So route get this. It's called landing page controller at index. And I like to give my routes a name. So let's go ahead and name it landing page. Okay. See if that works. Okay. So if we go here, these 8 are random, and these are the ones I had from before, which we'll delete in a second. You can see as I refresh, they change order because it's a random order. Let's delete these, and then we'll work on the structuring the price in a second. So we don't need any of these anymore. Let's delete all of them. Check out how that looks. That looks good to me. All right, let's work on this price. So we can do the math right here, but what I like to do is I like to extract this logic into the model for now. So let's go ahead and go to our product model, and let's make a new method called present price. If it's a presenter, I like to prepend it with the word present, just so I know. So all we're going to do here is return, there's a PHP function called money format, and it takes two parameters. The first one is the output you want, and %i is the placeholder, and then we want to take the price and divide it by 100. And back in our model, back in our view, we can just do product present price. All right, let's check it out. Present price, sorry. There you go, and we can see our price is formatted correctly. For our products page, I want to do the same thing here. Let's make it dynamic as well. But first off, I want to change products to shop because that makes more sense to me and probably makes more sense for the user as well. So let's go ahead and rename some stuff. So first thing we should rename is the view. So products, let's rename it to, I want to rename it to shop. Let's rename it to shop.blade.php. And then the SAS file over here, let's rename that shop. And in our app right here, shop. And that compiles. Let's change this to both of these to shop. All right, change this to shop. Okay, now let's make it dynamic. Let's make a new shop controller here. PHP artisan make controller shop controller -r. Okay, Sublime shop controller, and I only need index and show. Okay, for here we can do the same thing we did in the landing page controller. We'll just grab this and paste it in. Make sure we import that. And in this case, there are 12 items, and we're returning the shop view, and that should do it. Now let's go to our shop.blade.php and let's make this dynamic. So here's a list of all of our products. Let's just do the same thing we did before. For each products as product, let's just grab this. Okay, and we can leave that for now. Again, product name, product name, and product price here. Present price. Present price. Okay, see if that works. Oh, we gotta change the route again. So let's grab this one. Same thing. We don't need this. Route get /shop shop controller index, and let's name it shop.index, and then go to our browser. Does this work? It does, but what happened to our CSS here? Oh my god, I don't know why this is here. I forgot this. There you go. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now let's work on the individual product page here. Now I want the URL to be shop/slug name. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's first start off in our routes file, and right here, let's do shop, and then product, shop controller at show, and let's do shop.show. Okay. Now let's go to our shop controller, and down here in show, instead of the ID, we're going to pass in the slug. Let's change this comment to slug. And then what are we going to do here? We're going to do product where the slug equals the slug we pass in, and we're going to do first or fail. And I know I'm missing, okay, don't need that. And then we're going to return view product, it's called product, with product. Okay, so now if we go into our browser, this is going to fail because there's no product name slug name. But if we enter one that does have a proper slug, we go to the page, and now we just have to make this dynamic. So let's go ahead and do that. So in our product.blade.php, here we're just going to replace this with product name. Let's grab that. And here we're going to replace this with product details. And here we're going to replace that with product present price. And here also, this is where the description goes. I had two here for the mock-up, but we only need one. Product description. And also in the title, I want to put the product name. You don't need the squigglies. And let's see if that works. Yep, it did work. It didn't change because the information is the same, but it did work. If you go to a different one, well, I think there's one called laptop 8. There you go. You can see it changed there. Title changed too. Okay. Now let's fix all the links that go to this page. So if we go back to our shop page, we want to add the link to the specific product. So let's do that. So shop here. There's actually two places because there's an image and there's a link. So this and this. All right. So let's do route. Let's just do this. Route. I have a snippet there. The route is called shop.index. show, shop.show, and then we're passing in, what are we passing in? The product slug. And let's grab this, and we're going to paste it in here because it's the same thing. So that should work now in the shop page. Let's see if that works. And it does. It goes to the specific product page. Awesome. Let's also do that for the landing page. There it is. So right here, here, and here. Let's test that out. Let's go to the main page. And yep, they work. Let's see laptop 2, and awesome, it works. Okay, cool. Okay, now let's work on the images. Like I said before, we're going to use the slug for now as the image name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a folder in, or public img. I'm going to make a folder named products and put all the product images in there. So as you can see, I just put all the products in here, and the only way I used to distinguish them is I just put a little number in the top right corner because I didn't want to get images for each product. So let's go ahead and make our images dynamic. Let's start with the landing page, and the image is right here, and I have a snippet that's an asset, and all you have to do is put the path in there. So what is the path? img slash products slash, now we want to append the product slug, and then we want to append .jpg, and that should do it. Let me just copy this so we can put it in the other sections, and let's verify that it works. The main page, and refresh. Did that not work? Oh, I didn't save it. Save. There you go. Okay, so let's just paste that in the other sections. So next one is shop. Image right here. See if that works. Okay, that works. Let's check the individual page, the product page. And where's the image here? Yep, let's replace this. That should do it. And we have the right image there. Alright, let's just quickly fix this. Should link to the products page. So where's the landing page? View more products. Should link to what's it called? Shop.index. Shop.index. There you go. Let's also update, because they should also go there. So that should be, I don't know where my nav is. Where's my nav? Views. Is it in here? Yes, nav. So the shop should go, no, route shop.index. Okay, see if that works. Okay, cool. Let's quickly fix our breadcrumbs here. So there's one on the shop page, and there's also one on the product page. So the one on the shop page, shop, it's pretty straightforward. All we have to do is link home, so we can just do this. That should do it. Okay, and for the product page, you just have to go back twice. All right, so product, They should go home. That should be that. And this second one should be okay, so it should be route shop.index. See if that works. So this one goes home, yep. And this one should go to the index page, the shop page. Okay, cool. So on our product page here, you notice this you might also like section. Let's work on making this dynamic as well. So if you go into Sublime, if you go to product.blade.php, you can see that there's a partial here I'm including, so might like. And yeah, let's go ahead and make this dynamic. So in product controller, shop controller, sorry. Shop controller show. So let's duplicate this. Let's call it might also like product where slug does not equal the current slug. So let's add another parameter in here. Does not equal. And let's do in random order is only 4, so let's take 4 and let's do get. And down here, let's pass that through as well. So we're going to need an array instead. Might also like, and we'll pass that in. Might also like, okay. Now let's go back to our partial and let's make this dynamic. So let's just do for each might also like as product. Okay, let's just grab this. And just like before, let's just grab it from the other ones. The link is this. The image is this. And we have product name and product price. Product name and product present price. Okay, we don't need all of these. Delete that and hope that it works. Refresh and it did work. See, just pulling random products now. And maybe in the future we'll make this smarter, like it picks from the same category, but for now it's just doing random and I'm good with that. So I'm gonna end this video here. We worked on making this whole site dynamic now, so it pulls products from a database and it's looking pretty good. We've made a lot of progress, and in the next one I'm gonna focus on getting the shopping cart working. So I hope to see you guys there.